All right, so today is going to be August 1st, 2019, which is a Thursday. Pretty good trading day today. I'm pretty happy with what it is that I took. I took two trades, saw a third trade that I did not take. Very disappointed in that, but it was a good trade. I'm definitely playbooking it. And I actually saw it when it was happening. I just, didn't click the button or whatever. So one trade was on QCOM, and then we had two trades here on PS. So let's go to the first trade here. So as you can see, PS was gapping down, really good drifting pre-market action. It's really good. Kind of like drawing something out like this. As you can see, it's definitely drifting down. There's another one here. Kind of just drifting lower. Everything's drifting down. So we go to the 1 minute. So I basically took it on a 1 minute opening range, 1 minute reversal. So as you can see here, this candle push up, push into overhead resistance. As it started to roll over, as the stock was gapping down, I got short at 2050 on the dot. So basically right here, great entry right at the low. And we just got this move going down. Now I was able to scale out at 2016. So took some shares here. So I went in with 1,000 shares, took 200 here, took 200 off at 2098. So right here. And we took some off at 1976. Some off there. We have some at 1966 right here, and then we had some at 1953. So right around here. Now the only mistake I made was I think maybe I should have taken a little bit more off as we're coming into this pivot level here. I originally thought it was going to bounce and then maybe just roll over, but it bounced up a little bit too high for me and my liking. Even though my entry was here at 2050, I took it off on the bounce, which was 300 shares remaining balance. But as you can see, it did take its time, and then it did end up rolling over. So maybe we could have managed that a little bit better, hindsight looking back at it. But it didn't get to my break-even point, so I guess maybe I should have been looking for a place to add, which would have been maybe somewhere right here as it starts to crash, then throw my stop somewhere here at 2020, something like that. Trade I missed here, looking at the 5 minute really quick. Let's get rid of these lines. So the first initial move on this stock was down. So as you can see, the huge sell-off, 5 minute opening range breakdown doesn't really work. It stopped up, held up. But as you can see, each candle here is making lower highs, and it's kind of basing out here. So as you can see, kind of basing out like that. So definitely a flag pattern, as you can see, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. This one was definitely the biggest lowest high. And the trade would have been shorting it right at the low of this 5 minute candle. You throw your stop for a momentum trade right above, so 1970-ish right there. So very, very tight short leash. And we really get this huge sell-off here. So very disappointed that I missed that one, but it's okay. We playbooked it. Now we know about what to look for next time. So as this sold off through this pivot level, I was maybe looking to see a retest, and we actually got it. So as it comes right back up into the pivot level, I'm looking for it to now roll over. So as it starts to roll over, I'm in short at 18, roughly 90-ish. So basically at the low of that candle right there. So 1890, we get this move going down. I get to scale out a few times, but then we get stopped out break even on the rest. Stopped out with 400 shares. So I took 200 and then 200, and then we stopped at 400. So this was an okay trade, but as you can see, kind of double bottomed here, and then it started to make a push up higher. And then that was it for PS. I didn't really like anything else on the stock. Everything else kind of just wasn't really, we got above VWAP here, and then it kind of sold off below VWAP, kind of started trending, but didn't really make that big of a move. So it just wasn't like the price action after that. But we had, the initial trade, really good trade. We had this little triangle trade here for this next sell-off, which is a good trade that I missed. And then right here in this little rejection pivot area, we had the trade, which I ended up stopping out. All right, so we have QCOM now. Alrighty, so QCOM, as you can see, selling off here, good drifting pre-market action. But then here, towards the open, we had this push up above VWAP, and then it kind of retest VWAP, and it kind of gets pushed up. So as you can see, definitely buyers in it. So I'm not really surprised to see this price action happen the way it happened. So I didn't trade this area here because I was looking at PS at the time. But what I saw was we had this pullback, so nothing's really interesting. But as this stock right here, this candle gets into this pivot level on the daily, it respected it here, and now it's respecting it here. So we had this push up above the pivot level, also in alignment with the 20 EMA. We get above VWAP again, a hard close above VWAP, and then we get this little consolidation of these doji candles. But what's happening is that these two candles here are making higher lows. So higher low, higher low. This one's a higher low. So as this candle right here breaks the top of these candles, you can get in for a long position, try to get this trend, which is exactly what happened. So I usually use the 30-second chart. So yeah, so right here's a little consolidation area. So you're getting long right here, right there in that candle. You can get long. Even on this retest, as it comes back up, you can get long again. And we get this little push up, little consolidation. We add as it breaks up, another little consolidation, here a little pivot, and then we add again. So here I was able to add twice into the move. And then the fact that I added twice basically brought my average up somewhere, I think it was like 33. This is the trade I did not take, but I was kind of taking it without taking it. So like in my mind, I was kind of pretending I was taking this trade. So, you can just scale out all the way here and then there's a little pushback. But basically, yeah, look at this trend here. I was scaling out the whole entire way. So this is a trade I didn't really take, but was an A++ setup, which is something I need to stop doing. If I see an A+ setup, I need to definitely take the trade. I can't worry about whether I'm up or down on the day, if I'm up X or down X, or I had such a good day. If there's an A+ setup being presented, I need to take the trade. Here, there's a hard initial move up going into a confluence of support, and it bounces off from that support consolidation for the next leg up. It's perfect. And I didn't take the trade. This actually would have resulted in an $870 winner. And as I said earlier, I was only up, I think, $790 in the day. So this one trade would have basically doubled the money I made. So that's all I really saw for today. We had some pretty good price action to begin the day, but then it kind of started to get a little bit choppy. Nothing's happening. So, I am very happy with the way I traded today because, I would have taken, 2 or 3 trades, maybe a 4th trade. All would have been extremely big winners. All would have been able to scale out, maybe add to the position as you're scaling out. So they all could have been really, really big winners. So I'm very happy about that. Yesterday I think I said I made $900, but they were all on. I took 9 trades, and they're all basically me making $80 here, or taking off a third of the piece and then stopping out break even. And I was using a lot bigger share size. So I was using 3,000 a few times, 1,000 on most of them, and it only resulted in $900. And today I would have made $1,600 on 3 trades. So really, really good price action. Really good management skills when it came to these trades today. So I'm very happy with that. And tomorrow we'll just keep learning and keep trading better and better every single day.